Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick natural hair growth DIY that will help to keep your hair hydrated for a long period of time. If you're suffering from breakage due to dry hair, your hair is becoming so dull, it is not as shiny as it used to be, and it is not as thick and full as it used to be, then keep on washing and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. To start with, you need a container. You can decide to use either a glass jar as I'm using or a plastic container. And my first ingredient for today is going to be lemongrass. I'll be using dried lemongrass in this video. Lemongrass help in hair regrowth and it also helps to treat dandruff. It also helps to strengthen the hair follicles. Next ingredient is black seed. This is how black seed looks like. For those of you that might not know it, this is what it looks like. I'm going to be using same amount of black seed as the lemongrass. I'm using just 1 tablespoon of each of the ingredients. My next and final ingredient is fenugreek seed. I've been using fenugreek a lot in my videos, so you must have known how it looks like by now if you've been watching my video. And as for the fenugreek seed, I'll be using 2 teaspoons of fenugreek seeds. I use 1 tablespoon of lemongrass, 1 tablespoon of the black seed, and 2 teaspoons of the fenugreek seed. Pour everything into the container, and next I'm going to be adding water. This cup measures 200 ml, and I'm going to be adding about 1.5 or 2 cups of warm water to the ingredients in the glass jar. You can also decide to use ordinary water or you can boil for a few minutes and then transfer into the glass jar and leave it to infuse very well. I always prefer to use warm water for my ingredients like this. If you've been watching my videos, you would know I prefer to use warm water to make this. This is what it looks like after adding 1.5 cup of the water. It takes time for this to finally infuse, especially the lemongrass and the black seed. They don't infuse as fast as the fenugreek seed. As you can see in the video already, you see that the fenugreek seeds are all settled at the bottom. And as for the black seed and the lemongrass, they are still floating on top. It is going to take time for them to infuse. So I usually leave this overnight or minimum of 12 hours before I sieve. The next day, this is what it is looking like. Everything is well settled under the bottle. You can see the lemongrass, the black seed, and the fenugreek seeds. They are all settled under. Next thing I'm going to do now is to sieve. I'll sieve and pour it into my spray bottle. Because the ingredients are not floating on top of the water, I'll just pour it into this my plastic cup and then carefully transfer into my spray bottle. You can preserve this in the fridge for up to 5 7 days, but outside the fridge 3 days maximum. You can also store this in the freezer for as long as you want. Since I'm making a lot, I'm going to be making some into ice cubes and keep in the freezer for anytime I'm ready to use it. To save it finally, I'll be saving using this my iron sieve because I don't want the fenugreek and the black seeds to get into the spray. I don't want them to come and block my spray bottle. That was why I use that sieve to finally get the rest out of it. I will just keep this in the spray bottle, and as for the other one in the other plastic, I will just transfer that straight into the freezer. You can use this in different ways. You can use it as a leave-in spray. That is, you spray on your hair and then go ahead and moisturize your hair with your daily or weekly, monthly routine. You can use it to make your deep conditioner. If you're the one that make your deep conditioner at home, you can use it to blend your ingredients, and you can also use it as a final rinse during your wash days. Whichever way you choose to use it, it is going to give you same results. So right now I'm going to show you how I use it as my leave-in spray, and I'm going to be demonstrating that on my edges because the rest of my hair they are well moisturized and I'm not ready to take them out of the way I already protected them. So I'm going to demonstrate that on my edges because even if I'm not moisturizing the other part of my hair, I moisturize my edges more than the other parts of my hair, and I have a reason for that. After spraying a good amount of the leave-in spray into my edges, if you're using it all over your hair, you spray it from the tips of your hair to your scalp and then gently walk it through your hair. I'm just going to massage my edges and leave it in for a while because it takes time for it to really penetrate into my hair because of my hair porosity. I'll massage it in very well, work it in, and then leave it for a few minutes to really get into my hair before I go ahead and moisturize. But if you're the type that your hair easily absorb liquid, then you can just massage for a few minutes, then go ahead and moisturize. Next, I'm going to be using this my hair growth oil. This is my Moringa hair growth oil. I'll take the amount that is enough for me to massage my edges. I'm going to apply it all over the edges carefully and then go ahead and massage. After massaging the oil into my edges, I can still go ahead and decide to seal in the moisture with my hair growth grease or butter. You can decide to also leave it like this if you are not using any of those or if you don't have. Also, you can decide to use a leave-in conditioner on your edges before you finally seal in the moisture with oil. But because I've moisturized my hair before, I'm only demonstrating this on my edges. That is why I'm using just oil in this case. But if you are using it all over your hair after spraying it in, use the leave-in conditioner if you are the type that use leave-in conditioner on your hair, then use oil on your scalp and finally seal in the moisture with either a hair butter or a hair grease, depending on the method you are using, either the LOC or the LCO method, depending on the method you're using to moisturize your hair. That is basically how I use this powerful hair growth spray on my natural hair. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one.